So, ladies and gentlemen, Arknights' next event will soon be here. We're going back to Colombia, and finally, something that is not Rhine-Lap related. The event is titled Come Catastrophes, or Wakes of Vultures. And in this event, our favorite Scaredy cat will get her alter version. This event will focus on Jessica's character development, as well as Black Steel PMC as a whole. There's much to unpack here, so let's get started. First, the new operators. This event will feature 3 new ops, with Jessica, the Liberated, being the 6th star. Anyways, she is our first 6-star Sentinel Defender. This defender has a mix of defense, offense and a bit of crowd control on the side. Probably the most interesting part of Jessica is that she can deploy a mobile shield from her talent 1. That allows her to prevent enemies from attacking her until they are dead or the shield is gone. And also changing her direction temporarily. Well, I will explain her in detail in a separate video. For now, let's see the other operators. The 5-star in her banner is a Black Steel Engineer codename Armand. Another Hook Master Specialist. Honestly, I don't think people would need another enemy grabber, but maybe her abilities interest you. Especially for binding heavier targets. Or maybe just her base skill. Besides her, Aosta should also get a rate up. As for the free unit, it's someone called Cold Shot. And she got a new sniper subclass called Hunter. Alright, new operators also come with new skins. Back in CN there was a collaboration with Chinese Nat Geo. And one of the collab content is 3 new skins, including the long-awaited Franca skin. And 9 colored deer also received a skin in this event. First of all, here's the skin for Franca. And these are the skins that will get a rerun. Now let's see the event mechanics and enemies. There's nothing too crazy about the mechanics in this event. Nor the enemies having any crazy abilities like 90% dodge and such. But the enemies in this event can still hit very hard and have tankier stats. You see, enemies in this event have an energy point below their HP. Once full, they will enter overload mode, and some of their stats will increase significantly. Most of the stages will also have this heat spout thingy. It will gradually charge up, which can be sped up by operators attacking it. Once finished charging up, it will unleash energy that will damage both operators and enemies. And for the enemies, their movement will also be decreased. But the biggest downside, attacking them using this will also charge their battery. Okay, let's see the enemies. It's a bunch of gangsters and debt collectors from what I know. First you got this average Joe. Then there's a spider that besides dealing arts damage when dead, they can also charge up all enemies' batteries. Next there's the thief. They are equivalent to Wraith, but can be way tougher when they are in overload. Then you got the bulky Joe. They are tough, but for some reason they will very slowly lose a battery point. Moving on, there's the shooter. They are pretty much an enemy support unit that can increase the battery of surrounding enemies. Then there's this axe guy, which becomes quite a threat in overload mode. He can steal nearby enemies' battery points, which really speeds up his overload mode. Last elite we have is this grenadier. He's also quite troublesome when in overload. Then for the boss we have Mr. Clipcliff, the founder and CEO of Black Steel, who kinda reminds me of these two actors for some reason. You might be thinking, why do we fight gangsters when the boss is a PMC leader? Well friends, you will know in the story later, or my recap, hopefully. The best way to fight him is to not get close to him. If he uses his special attack, especially the second phase version, your unit most certainly will be killed. Worse, in the second phase he will move to the blue box faster. If killing him fast isn't possible, you can also stall him, but just make sure those heat beams are active when he uses his special attack, and the damage he deals plus his defense will be significantly lower. I think long-ranged units like Typhon or Rosa are the best options to deal with him. But of course alternatives are also plenty. Clearing all of this event stages will give you 28 yellow rocks. And like always, farm event stages, get currency, and go shopping. And these are the tier 3 materials that should have a higher drop rate in the event. Modules for Abjura supporters will be implemented, as well as a module for Armand, and a second module for Chen and Saga. New operator accords and paradox simulation. 9 colored deer will be obtainable from login event. New furniture, and some new packs from the Nat Geo collaboration. That should be all. Adios.